So, good morning, Ankit.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I am very
Okay. So, I can see a wound on your hands now. What happened to you?
So I got slipped while attempting for Tiger League in GTO session.
In your GTO session?
Yes, sir.
My goodness, it would have hurted you.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you are comfortable now?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how was your experience in GTO task? What all things you had learnt over there? Which was the task you enjoyed most?
My experience of GTO was very good, and I have learned many things and techniques for completing the GTO task, like the progressive group task, group discussion, group organizing, group obstacle race, and these kind of exercises were very good for me. Group planning exercise was one of my most favorite in the GTO session.
Why it was your favorite?
Sir, because we can use our mind and discuss our points in the group planning exercise, and can apply the real life examples to in that exercise.
Okay, how much you were satisfied with your performance there?
I was pretty much satisfied with my performance, sir.
Right. So, Ankit, now tell me something about yourself, about your family, the place you are coming from, significances of your place, and I'm also interested in knowing about your academic performance starting from 8th class.
Okay, sir. So, my name is Ankit Soni and I am from Gorakhpur, and my family, there are 4 members in my family. My father's name is Mr. Subhash Soni. He is a businessman. My mother's name is Srimati Vandana Soni. She is a homemaker, and I have a sibling. She is my younger sister. Her name is Avivati Soni, and she is pursuing post graduation from Delhi University. Okay. And I am from Devariya. I am from Devariya district. There are not many much famous places in Devariya, but nearby Devariya there are very much famous places like Gorakhpur. Gorakhpur has a longest railway platform in the world, about 1.67 kilometers, and there is also a famous Gorakhnath temple, and our Chief Minister Mr. Yogi Adityanath has been MP from that place from 15 years, and there is a nearby place with my city, which is called as Kushinagar. That place is famous for the reason of that Gautam Buddha had stayed his last days of his life at that place, and there are several monuments related to him, and there are pilgrims of Buddha religion, pilgrims of Bodh religion also visit there many times. And
suppose I come down to your place.
Yes, sir.
I had never been to your place. So if I plan to come down to your place, what all mode of transportations I will be getting from here? How far it will be? How much time it will take me to reach over there? Once I will be reaching there, what all places you would like to suggest me to visit over there?
Suppose if you go from Allahabad to my city Devariya, you have to catch a train, and that is Chauri Chaura Express. If you catch it here from, I think, 9 p.m., then you will be reached there by 4:30 in the morning. And there are many places famous in nearby Devariya, like the statue of Gautam Buddha in Kushinagar. That is a very famous place and religious also. And I would like to meet the parents of our famous cricketer Umesh Yadav. He is a all-rounder player of our Indian cricket team, and that is also a very famous place. That's it, sir.
Okay. Suppose I miss my train, then what all other mode of transportations I may have?
Yes, sir. You may have other alternatives of the transport. If you miss the train, like you can catch the bus from Broadway bus from Varanasi also. You can go direct to the Gorakhpur from Varanasi, and that's it, sir.
How far it is? How much time it will take me to reach over there by bus?
Approximately that much time which we will cover by train, like approximately 6 hours or 7 hours. So and it is approximately 200 kilometers away from the Allahabad city.
You told me your father is a businessman.
Yes.
What kind of business it is?
So he is a goldsmith.
He is a goldsmith?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how do you assist him in his business then?
I do not assist him in his business. Along with that, he involves me also in his business. Like I have learned his business. I am learning his business since I was childhood. After completing my 10th, and I chose to complete my family responsibilities. Due to some reasons, I did not get very good percentage in my 12th, and these kind of activities learned me a big lesson of my life.
Okay, but your father is earning good.
Yes.
You had completed your B.Tech also.
Yes, sir.
What was your stream in B.Tech?
My stream was information technology.
Information and technology.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when I was seeing your PIQ form, you got 81.7% in your 10th class. Then, as you told me, your performance was fallen down in 12th class. Later, your performance was further fallen down to 73% in your graduation. What was the reason behind this consistent downfall?
Like earlier than 10th, I was not responsible for my household expenses, but due to some situations, I chose to keep myself also in handling the household expenses and my father's business also. So that was a kind of distraction for me in my studies, but I think that I have managed.
Okay, so you completed your B.Tech IT.
Yes, sir.
Okay, which college you had completed your B.Tech from?
I have completed my B.Tech from PSIT College of Engineering. It is situated
What is PSIT? What it stands for?
Ranveer Singh Institute of Technology.
Ranveer Singh Institute of Technology in Kanpur.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me something about your college life. How you enjoyed your college life? What all the activities you had been involved into that?
I have been involved in many kind of activities like anchoring in annual fests, and yes, my college is pretty famous in that area. It has a very huge infrastructure in that area, and there are many kinds of facilities provided by the college officials. And yes, I have scored very good percentage in my graduation.
Okay. How do you differentiate your school life to your college life?
It's a pretty different life in college, like as compared to my school life. Like in school life, I used to complete all my responsibilities for my family, but while living in Kanpur, I was not completing my responsibilities because my father did not given up for supporting me. Like in 10th class, he got a severe problems of his health, so I chose to help
What
him.
problem of health it was?
Like he was suffering from diabetes from that time, and severe problems. And there was also problem of his thyroid.
He was also having thyroid.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what all treatment he had taken? How he is now?
He is pretty fine, and he also supports me a lot. And he has also told me that he will be my backup plan every step of my life. And if I want to achieve something, I have pretty much time, and he will support me a lot.
So you are having a younger sister also. She is pursuing post-graduation from Delhi University.
Yes, sir.
As an elder brother, how do you assist her in her academics? What about her academic performances? Which is her favorite subject?
Her favorite subject is accounts.
Accounts. Okay.
And I assist him by asking one of my friend. He is also pursuing post-graduation from that college. And sometimes I also help him preparing for competitive exams like NTA, UGC NET exam. She has just appeared for that exam, and she is hoping that she will get good marks in that exam. And we are pretty confident with her also.
So when you differentiate your college life to your school life, which life you had enjoyed more?
I think my college life I have enjoyed more.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So when you look back to your college life, which was your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is web technologies.
Web technology.
Yes.
Okay. So why it was your favorite subject? And I am also interested in knowing, was there any subject which never generated interest in you?
No, sir. There was no any that kind of subject which never generated interest in me. And there were all subjects which were related to also practicals. And Biotechnology was my favorite subject because I was used to that. Was able to use in that my practical lab also. Like I am fond of making website pages, and these kind of website pages gives me a visual satisfaction by adding graphics. So I would like that subject.
How many website pages you have designed till date?
Like I have designed during my college a page named as fitnessfreaks.com with my help of my friend, and this web page helps to locate all the gym areas in our locality. Like if you select any city or any locality from your whole country, then it will show the nearby places. From there you can visit the gym, what are their reviews, who is the owner of the gym, the contact details, the address, etc.
How you gathered all these informations?
From the internet, sir.
From internet only?
Yes, sir.
And had you ever tried contacting any of the owner?
No, sir, because when I was working for that project, and I did not get involved in contacting with any owner of the gym. Like suppose that if we have gathered all the information through the internet at the same place, then we have to waste our effort in asking some other people.
Okay. Then how you would have rated them?
Yes, sir.
How you would have rated them?
By Google Maps, by using Google Maps.
By using Google Maps?
Yes, sir.
How was your relation with your teachers? Who was your favorite teacher? Was there any teacher in your life with whom you wanted to have a better relation but you failed to build up?
No, there was not such kind of relationship that I have failed to make it with my teacher. But there is a teacher named Mr. Tripathi. He used to teach me web technologies in my 6th semester, and I liked him pretty a lot because he used to help me by building my projects, and also was very interactive during the classes also.
Okay. Now tell me something about your friends, Ankit.
Yes, sir.
How many friends you have? Who is your best friend? One best friend, right? What all qualities you appreciate in him or her? What all qualities he appreciates in you? What all similarities you two people have? And if you have any dissimilarity, what it is?
I don't think that there is any kind of dissimilarity between me and my best friend. And I have a wide range of friends in my friendship circle. My best friend is Mr. Avnit Vishnoi. He is doing a job in Infosys with a pretty decent package, and he helps me a lot. During my final years, he also helped me in building my project, and with the help of that project, I also got appreciation for my assessors and my invigilators of that project, along with my head of department. And there are some qualities which I like in Navneet, that he is punctual in his studies. He comes to college daily, and also there are some qualities which make him unique, like he is a tech geek.
Okay.
And these are kind of qualities are similar in me and my friend.
So which was the most memorable time you had ever spent with your best friend Navneet?
I think the final year of my college was the best time spending with my friend.
Which was the most memorable moment?
In cafeteria.
In cafeteria?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain this moment to me?
It was not such a special moment, but while discussing about the project, we came to a conclusion that we should build a unique thing related to the website pages. Then we came up with an idea of building a smart mirror, and that was a pretty good idea for making that project. I also completed successfully that project, and I also got appreciation and prize money from my college. That project was showing a reflection of the mirror, that person who is standing in front of the mirror, as well as some basic details like time, date, calendar, upcoming festivals, upcoming birthdays of your contacts, news feeds, and climate changes, current weather, This kind of information were displayed on that screen also.
So there are 3 members in your family apart from you, your father, mother and your younger sister. So out of these 3 members, with whom you share your strongest bonding?
All of members are pretty supportive with me.
So you did your graduation, you completed your BTech in 2020.
Yes, sir.
So in last 2 years, what you were doing apart from this job?
I left my job in 4th December 2020. After that, I was pursuing for any other company like Tata Consultancy Services, but I never.
Why you left that job?
Sir, I was always focusing on armed forces from my childhood, but due to pandemic, I had already a call letter from company, so I thought that I should help my family by earning some money. So, and it will also give me a good experience in that firm, and to understand the real aspects of life also, that how can I save money. That's it.
So tell me something about that period, how much you had earned, what was the nature of your job, what you used to do there, how much you used to earn, how you used to expend, what was your expenses, how much you used to save, each and everything.
So there were no expenses of mine during the pandemic because I was not going outside for any purpose. I used to save all the salary in my bank account, and if needed, I would use it for later purpose. And I was earning approximately 25 to 30,000 during that time. That was a very good experience doing job in that company. That company name is Capgemini Services Private Limited, and I have a very good interaction with my coordinators and my friends, other employees also.
Great. And what was your nature of job?
My nature of job was software analyst.
You were a software analyst.
Yes, I was testing the softwares and making it better, which were developed by some other software engineers. So it is called as bench testing in our technical language.
So Ankit, you had told me that you were in Kanpur for pursuing your BTech, and you were a boarder over there. How much pocket money you used to get every month? How you used to spend this money? How much you used to save there?
So I did not get any pocket money from my parents because
Why?
I used to only in first year I really got any pocket money. But after that I used to give my notes to my juniors and earn money from that, and used to spend while I was any other uses.
How much you used to earn by giving the notes to your junior?
Approximately it should be between 300 to 500 per book.
And what all other achievements you had made in your academic years apart from studies?
Apart from studies, I have developed many kind of projects related to my project. I have used a small computer named as Raspberry Pi, and also learned many kind of programming languages like C, C++, Java, Python, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and also some kind of different kind of programming techniques by implementing real-world examples like artificial intelligence and machine learning. Apart from that, I have also made different kind of projects like Smart Mirror, which I have told you earlier, and other projects like making game consoles, an arcade game console which we used to play in our childhood also.
Okay. So I had heard that students who had enjoyed their hostel life
Yes, sir, I have pretty much enjoyed my
are more into the circle, like they enjoy consuming alcohols, they sometimes enjoy smoke also. Had you tried all these things anytime?
No, sir, I don't think these kind of distractions would destroy my career, and sorry, sir, I don't think that these kind of distractions would help me by getting up from any kind of thing, and I think that
Which was the most memorable moment you had ever spent in your hostel life?
sir, the last day of my hostel was the most memorable moment of my life.
So what all games and sports activities you had been involved into?
I was involved in swimming during my high school, and I have participated in swimming and represented my school.
You were having a desire to join armed forces.
Yes, sir.
You were good into sports, you had performed there, though you hadn't won any prize. You stopped participating in all sports after that, started focusing on your academics. You completed your B.Tech. You were good into academics, as you had told me that you used to sell your notes to your juniors. Then it is a point of my concern, what stopped you participating in any activity like NCC then?
So there was no NCC in my college also. So I did not get any chance to participate in NCC. And along with that, I have participated in RSS event. And there I used to learn many kind of daily life etiquettes and for doing parade also.
Okay. Suppose today,
Yes, sir.
you have your reporting for Service Selection Board, and same morning, or a day before, the previous evening, you came to know that you are selected for a job in TCS, a highly paid job, right? And you have your reporting next day for SSB. They even ask you to report the same day. What you will prefer then?
Obviously, to join armed forces.
Suppose you will not be recommended by Service Selection Board, then what you will do?
I think the other two SSS would select me if I would not been selected by an interviewing officer. Like other two SSS in like GTO and psychologist. I had a very good experience of GTO, which you were taught by Honorable you, and also good experience of a psychology in TAT, VAT, SRT and SGT, which were taught by Shreyans sir. And I don't think that I would not get selected in my very first attempt.
So why you are not confident about your personal interview then?
That's not the purpose. I am saying that if I did not get selected, like I am saying in the situation which you gave me, that if I did not get selected in SSB, like there will be only one choice. If I did not get selected in SSB, like I stammer a bit while in spoken English, and that would be a factor that would drag me backwards in my SSB interview.
Right. So now tell me, Ankit, as a youngster, how do you keep yourself physically fit?
Right now I do cycling. It is also one of my hobbies for keeping myself fit. I used to trek with my friends with the help of bicycle or with the help of a motorcycle someday, and just go to any kind of random places. There used to be a river nearby my city, approximately 20 kilometers away from my home. I used to go there with my friends, enjoy the nature, see the bank of the river, and that's it, sir.
But earlier you were telling me that you were overloaded by the responsibilities of your family. Then how you used to extract this much of time to enjoy with your friends?
These kind of responsibilities helped me to become a good person in my life. But I used to manage any kind of thing which would help me to give time to my friends also. And yes, that's it, sir.
And as a youngster, how do you keep yourself updated with general knowledge?
I think I am a bit weaker in general knowledge because after completing my 10th, I did not get any general knowledge or general awareness subject as in my studies. So, but
similarly, you hadn't got your computers as a subject, but you had studied computers. You had selected few books. You had read these books on your own. What stopped you reading general awareness then?
Sir, these are the subjects which are related to the technology first. Well, these are also related to the current affairs, but these are not related to in terms of political current affairs, in terms of defense current affairs. So I think that I have completed my knowledge in.
But you wanted to be part of defense right from your childhood?
I wanted to be a part of my.
Then why you were not aware of the things happening in armed forces?
I am aware. I am studying right now for the armed forces and getting aware from the general awareness also. I got dragged backward due to some kind of reasons, like if you have to do, if you are something kind of multitasking, like one task would be some bit weaker, one kind of task would be a bit stronger.
Yes, I do agree with this.
This that's why the reason would be thing that I could not manage in general awareness.
So how much it is affecting your performance at present?
Right now, I think that approximately 9 to 10% would be affecting my performance. But overall, I think that I am pretty aware with the recent times of general awareness, like pretty from past 2 years.
Okay. And now tell me one recent international news and two recent national level news.
India imported the AK-203 defense.
From which country?
Defense from Russia.
Okay.
And
so are we going to purchase it or are we going to manufacture it?
No sir, we are going to manufacture it in one state of our UP also. And we have also imported it from Russia, some kind of samples like things. And Amroha is a district, I think that would be the place of manufacturing.
Are you confident?
Yes sir, I am confident.
It is Amroha or it is Amethi? Okay. So earlier you had told me that your Chief Minister, Mr. Yogi Adityanath Singh,
yes, sir.
He comes from Gorakhpur.
Yes, sir.
And he was Member of Parliament for 15 years from there.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me who is Governor of Uttar Pradesh at present?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Miss Anandibet Patel.
Okay. What all other posts she had hold for this?
I don't know, sir. Sorry.
So generally, you are not a student now. You are not even working anywhere. Right from your childhood, mathematics was your favorite subject.
My favorite subject.
Okay.
And
tell me what is the value of sine 180 degree?
Sine 180 degree. Okay, sir. Its value is 0.
Are you confident?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the rate of gold at present?
Like it is approximately 45,000, 46,000.
45 or 46?
45,000 to between 45,000 and 46,000 because it's used to get calculated every minute. So I think I should tell you a range, between a range that would be correct for me.
Okay. So generally I hear a word carat, 18 carat, 20 carat, 22 carat, 24 carat. What it is carat?
Sir, I think that carat means parts. Like if you have to make 10 gram of gold, you have to make an ornament of 10 gram, then the 10 gram is divided into 24 parts. First it will be divided into 24 parts. Or a certain amount is divided into 24 parts. Then if you have to increase the hardness, then you have to add copper or some kind of other metal like silver also.
Okay.
To increase the hardness, and this kind of hardness is used to make the jewelry more stable. Like if you are going to make a ring, finger ring for that gold, then it used to be hard because it gets contacted with every other object nearby you. So it has to make it hard. Like if you have to make a gold chain or jewelry which we wear in the neck, then it can be soft a bit. But like if you have to make a gold chain, then after 1 month it would get elongated.
Okay.
If it is 24 carat, so we have to select that what kind of jewelry you have to make, then put it in the furnace and melt it, and after that you can fetch it from the furnace, cool it down, and make a strip of that metal.
Okay.
And put that strip in the press machine. The different kind of molds are kept fitted in the machine. These machines helps to cut different kind of designs from that strip, and then we can collect all the designs, make a joint and make a jewelry.
Okay. So what all qualities you find good in yourself at present which ensures your selection in service selection board?
I think my quality of solving analytical and logical problems makes me a unique person, and which would increase my selection chance in SSB. Also, along with that, I have also broad knowledge in technological terms also, which would make me unique from other SSB aspirants. Like most of the aspirants are not aware from the technological background, and most of the technical background students pursue a private job in any other firm for a better salary. But I think that I would perform better in armed forces because army gives us a better life, a better discipline, a courage to live your life in a better way.
So what is immediate senior rank to major rank of Indian Army?
Lieutenant Colonel is a...
And what is rank insignia of Lieutenant Colonel?
Excuse me sir, can you please repeat the question?
What is rank insignia of Lieutenant Colonel rank?
I did not understand your question, and I think don't avoid about it.
Right. And what is going on in Galwan Valley at present?
Like in present time, China has taken over the place of Galwan Valley, and when the Indian soldiers protested about that, then some of the soldiers from Chinese army and as well as Indian army got injured and lost their life also. And there is an agreement signed between the China and India not to take over that Galwan Valley because it comes under our country also. And I think that India would be India would solve this problem one day with the China.
Nowadays I am listening, Pegasus is very much in news.
Yes, sir.
What it is?
Pegasus is kind of a computer virus, I think, sir. There is also a virus which has, I think, eaten a lots of computers in the technology world also.
Who is your ideal in life?
My ideal is Elon Musk.
Tell me something about him. I've never heard about him.
Elon Musk is the most richest person in the world, and he's also a tech geek, and he has developed a PayPal, which is an online payment system, first in the whole world. It was the first online payment system in the whole world.
In which year he designed this?
In 2012, sir.
In 2012. Okay. Where it was started from?
It was started from United States of America.
Okay.
And after that he got some payment from other companies, and other companies had bought that online payment system, but he did not get any achievement from that. That's why he got motivated to develop some kind of different kind of technologies which would lead the humanity to another level. Like he is developing different kind of satellites to send the people on Mars, and there is his company's name is SpaceX. Different kinds of Falcon named satellites and missile space satellites are being launched, but were failed in his initial days. He has also sold his house for completing his dream also. Now after one day, and I think 9th of February or 13th of February in 2018 he got success. And we have seen that different kinds of, while launching different kinds of satellites, the space shuttle gets left in the outer space of the Earth, and it creates an outer space pollution also. So Elon Musk has gotten an idea to make a shuttle which would come itself on the Earth surface and will not create any kind of pollution. And he has also developed to launch a satellite to develop a concept of wireless internet communication also. And he has launched more than 400 satellites around this whole globe.
Oh, great.
Yes, and it is Guinness World Record. After that, I think India has got that record for launching 192 sub-satellites from the ISRO, our Indian Space Research Organization. That's it, sir. And he has not given up. That's why it motivates me to not give up for any turn of your life. Like I have worked in any private firm. I would have worked in any private firm, but I don't think that my opportunity will lead me backward to create my future.
Great. I enjoyed my conversation with you, Ankit. Would you like to ask me any question at last?
No, sir.
विश यू वेरी गुड लक।
क्या आपने भी देखा है भारतीय सेना में जाने का सपना? मेजर कलसी क्लासेस करेगा आपके ऐसे हर सपने को साकार। जुड़िए हमारे ऑफलाइन क्लासरूम प्रोग्राम के साथ, जहां आपको मिलेगा एक्सपर्ट फैकल्टी टीम का गाइडेंस, बेस्ट डिफेंस ओरिएंटेड बुक्स, बेहतरीन फिजिकल ट्रेनिंग, डाउट काउंटर फैसिलिटीज, स्पेशल करंट अफेयर की क्लासेस और मंथली यूनिट टेस्ट। आज ही लीजिए डायरेक्ट एडमिशन और पाएं 2000 का कैशबैक। अधिक जानकारी के लिए हमें कॉल करें 9696330033 पर और विजिट करें www.majorkalsiclasses.com पर। जय हिंद।